It could be one of the biggest policy reversals for Justin Trudeau in his time as Prime Minister. The Liberals now open to reducing the number of permanent residents admitted to Canada every year.
We're looking at the various streams to make sure that as we move forward, Canada remains a place that is positive in its support for immigration.
The Fed set a target each year for the number of people who can get PR, and it has absolutely exploded under the Liberals. 296,000 people were given PR in Canada back in 2016. Now that number is up to 500,000 each year in 2025 and 2026, a 59% increase. But it's not just PR. The Liberals did announce that they are cutting back on the number of workers who are allowed to come into Canada temporarily for low-wage jobs, and are also looking at reducing the number of high-skilled temporary workers.
I've heard from provincial premiers, I've heard from my colleagues' counterparts in other provinces, I've heard directly from Canadians about where they see the direction of immigration going, and I think they're asking us to adjust. So the number of options that we'll be looking at, and it's not set in stone yet.
Changing the direction on policy out of political necessity, the Liberals floundering in the polls, down anywhere between 15 and 20 points to the Conservatives, but they're still standing behind the Prime Minister.
We have confidence in him as our party's leader, as the guy who is going to lead us into the next election.
The Liberals also announcing they're implementing a 100% tariff on Chinese-made electric vehicles and a 25% tariff on Chinese-made aluminum and steel. This now aligns himself with the U.S. on EVs, something Joe Biden's national security advisor, who made a surprise stop here in Halifax to meet with cabinet, supports.
Canada will make its own determinations, but the U.S. does believe that a united front, a coordinated approach on these issues benefits all of us.
The Chinese have threatened retaliatory tariffs on the Europeans, who have also put tariffs on Chinese EVs, and that could become a real possibility for Canadian businesses that sell billions of dollars worth of goods into the Chinese market. Mackenzie Gray, Global News, Halifax.